jump. Trying to cash in. Another chance. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Irving with the basketball. Down 5. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Cruises inside for 2. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Victor Oladipo with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Got it from the line. Irving brings the ball up court. Gets to the basket and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Taking advantage of the turnover.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen.
Watch your back.
Durant can't go down. Smothering defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Oladipo. Curling inside. Great defense there, forcing the pickup to Turner. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Irving to Durant. Screen coming. Dinwiddie defended by Warren. To Irving. 5 on the shot clock. Kyrie doesn't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. Working the outside to Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. And count the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Irving. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. The drive, right to the basket. Layup goes down. Well done.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Turner. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Domantas Sabonis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Miles Turner pins it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Can slam it down. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
It's Indiana basketball. To Turner. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Count the basket at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Screen coming. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Turner. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo.
Right.
The Pacers with 4 to shoot. To Oladipo from long range. Cleans it up. Turner. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
The NBA's most improved player was a guy that always invested in himself, both on and off the court, but he always put in the work to be better. Was a sponge for information, an insatiable appetite to be the best. But the difference is, he's believing in himself. Whether that's singing at the NBA award show or performing at the highest level on the court, it's safe to say that Victor Oladipo has officially arrived.
Screen coming. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
Defense making the ball handler work. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. And scores. Strong take.
Ed, sometime.
Here's Irving into the front court. His club.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes to Durant. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen to Durant. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Durant. Indiana with the basketball. And counted at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Durant. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That ends the third quarter with the Pacers way out in front. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Turns and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Has a look. And it's rebounded by Durant. Nets have the basketball. Durant to Irving. Wide open look, won't go. To Oladipo. To Turner. 5 to shoot for Indiana. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kevin Durant has it to Dinwiddie. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Oladipo. To Turner, to the outside. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They dared him, and he burns them.
It's easy to... But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Durant. Rebound belongs to Indiana. To Oladipo. A pass stolen by the Nets. Can't connect from inside. Oladipo into the front court. His team on top by 8. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense... I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Screen coming. Oladipo. Fires the 3. No good. Drive by Harris, but a shot won't go. And it's rejected.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Turner. Goes to the right side. To Turner. Cleans it up. Cleans it up. Works it. Brooklyn with the basketball. Cashes in for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Oladipo into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Oladipo. It's Brooklyn's ball. Pacers have it. To Oladipo. Oh, he had him there for a second. For three. It's good for three.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Miles Turner with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Rises for the slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Miles Turner sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Gets it in the left corner. 4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know the refs on the court. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, defender pulling the chair. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Dinwiddie. Pacers come up with it. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. KD with the rock. To Dinwiddie. Good. Off a spin.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he hits.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Durant to Jordan. Miles Turner tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted 2nd round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Oladipo to Brogdon. Oladipo against KD. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Victor Oladipo trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Oladipo finishing off the three-point play as the Pacers add to their lead. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a bundle. Good look that time, but off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Durant. Irving to Durant. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Turner to Brogdon. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And a throwdown.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Brooklyn's got it. To Hollis Jefferson. Irving. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Here comes the screen. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Hollis Jefferson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oladipo. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. DeAndre Jordan swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Got it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Substitution being made in this one. To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. go to the foul line to shoot.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
TJ Leaf. He's got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Nets have it. To Hollis Jefferson. Kevin Durant lets it fly. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Irving into the front court. His guys down big. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Nice pass to set things up.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Kyrie Irving, couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. This one to the Pacers as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt.